Welcome, everyone. I am Opiate. This is OP Gaming. Today we're playing Crown Trick from developers Next Studios. Crown Trick is a roguelite RPG, and just in case you didn't know this about me, I am not a huge fan of roguelites. It's the RNG. Now look, I'm not saying they can't be fun. I just typically have a hard time finding it. It's almost as if I'm playing Where's Waldo, except I don't have a book, I've got random pictures. But whatever, I'm not here to degrade those of you that like this type of thing, I'm just here to tell you what I found. So your character is in a dream world. She dons a special crown that talks to you, because where would a dream world be without a talking crown? I don't know, maybe Cheshire Cats were too hard to animate. And you take control of her and attempt to navigate out of the realm of slumber. There's an interesting game mechanic. The labyrinth and its residents, they only move when you do, allowing for some very creative combat. You'll also notice the artwork is beautifully unique. The character models, the backgrounds, the abilities, all appear to have the love of something hand-drawn. As you progress through the dungeon a multitude of times, you'll unlock NPCs. They'll come hang out in your cave and offer upgrades like keeping more gold after death or better potions. There's also boss fights. They show up at the end of each dungeon in random order. Finishing them off reveals the staircase to the next dungeon so you can keep rolling through. There are also a multitude of things to find, from weapons to relics to extra single-use items, although you don't get to keep any of them. But some of the harder enemies can be used as summons, so it's nice, a little helping hand. Now there's also some random rooms thrown in the mix. There's a gambling room that lets you spin for a fortune, a gacha room that lets you buy a random weapon drop, and I'll tell you, through my time playing, I've found that those were incredibly worthwhile. That's a lie, they weren't. Now there's also rooms that have what feels like an homage to tabletop games. There's some text that offers some type of reward or punishment based on your choice, so that's actually a nice addition. Now I've personally put a few hours into this game, and I can say that there isn't a whole lot to separate it from the rest of the massive roguelites on the market. I mean, it kind of brings up a bigger question about how to stand out in a crowd without alienating your market demographic. I mean, every artist that has a body of work, I think, has at least considered whether or not they wanted to attempt to reinvent the wheel or just use a circle made from slightly different material. But I digress. Overall, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. The art and movement mechanic push this title up a notch, but aside from that, there really isn't much difference in this game from every other roguelite. If you can find it on sale, in my opinion, it's worth a look. Down below you'll find all the links to all the things. Dev page, game page, background music, as well as my Twitch, in case you want to stop by and lecture me on the merits of RNG. As always, I am Opiate. Thanks for stopping by.